Everybody, welcome to another video on the channel. So in this video we're going to cover tee height with the driver. So how changing the height of the tee can influence the trajectory on your ball flight and the curvature on your ball flight, and when you may want to change your tee height out on the golf course. So I've got three tees here. I've got a traditional or a commonly used castle tee, the pink castle tee. I've got a smaller one, which is the white castle tee, and then I've got a normal tee where I can tee it nice and high. So obviously the most familiar tee height for most golfers is that pink castle tee. Why? Well, it's perfect. It's a perfect size really for the modern day driver. It sits the ball half a ball above the crown of the driver. It doesn't give off the vibes of I'm going to sky it. You don't have to interact with the turf, and it helps you get that feel of sweeping up off the tee. So let's hit a drive off of the pink tee. Try and hit one down the middle. So that was a pretty good swing, really nice strike. I launched the ball there at 33 yards. Oh, sorry. I launched the ball at 14 degrees, and the apex of the ball flight was 33 yards. So that's the top of the arc. And I hit up on the ball 4 degrees, and the ball's carried 264 yards. So I'd say, based on what speed I was swung, that was pretty optimum. So how will it differ when I tee the ball higher? Well, what's it going to do? Well, first of all, if I just tee the ball higher, straight away, this is giving me sky vibes. I can see all the ball is set above the crown of the driver, which I don't like the look of. It's making me want to feel like I need to hover it. You know, if I didn't make any adjustments, then I may tend to sky it. But what adjustments would I want to make with the tee that high? Well, I might want to hover the driver. The ball's sat a lot higher now. I can access the bottom half of the equator a lot more easily. The ball's up in the air, more off the turf. So it's encouraging me to drop this right shoulder a little bit more. It's encouraging me to look at the inside part of the ball a little bit more and to hover, really. They're the key things. So if I hit one now, 33 yard height, 14 degree launch. So you can see that I've launched the ball now, the apex there, so much higher, 40 yards in the air now. And I've launched the ball at 17 degrees, and my angle of attack was a lot more on the up. So a bit more carry, you know, if you're out there on the golf course and you want to just carry the ball a little bit further in the air, then that might be an option for you. Just to get a little extra roll, a little less spin on the golf ball. When it's wet conditions out there, you know, carrying the ball further is essential. So now we'll test the slightly lower tee. So this is the white castle tee. Hopefully what we are going to see here is lower ball flight, lower trajectory. I think the angle of attack, because it's a little bit closer towards the turf, it's going to almost encourage me to move a little bit more shallow rather than on the up. I'm not going to say hitting down. I don't really want to be getting too far on the down with the driver, but it's going to encourage me to have a little bit more of a downward hit and hopefully a little bit more of a cut. Notice how the ball sat up on the tee, encouraging this drop in of the right shoulder, sending the path a little bit more in to out as well. So almost like creating a bit more of a draw bias shape. So low tee, I can see all of the ball on the face now. I'm going to grip down the club a little bit as well with this. So let me see one. So that's a really low launch, that one. You can see 19 degree height, so I was half the height there of that shot, a 10 degree launch angle. It's carried less, but again, when the fairways are firm and like that ball's chasing real low, obviously you're going to get a lot more roll. So a lot safer, that shot. Notice also the angle of attack has leveled out more. I went from 4 degrees on the up to 7 on the up to level. And also notice how the club path has almost gone a little bit left now. So this is a shot that I really like to go to, a fairway finder for me out on the golf course when I don't feel like I'm in perfect control of my swing, and I need to find the fairway. And I don't mind sacrificing 10, 15 yards off the tee as long as I can stay committed. So slightly lower, slightly down the grip, trying to feel like I'm working and covering the body with the ball. And, you know, even if there's like a little bit of a leaky cut, a little peeling cut like that, I feel like I have control over that shot. I can start it a little bit up the left. So notice the launch, 10 degrees, 21 yards at the apex of the flight. Very, very useful to play around with tee height because it's good to have a stock shot, but it's also good to have that fairway finder or that ability to change the launch when necessary out on the golf course. So hope that makes sense. There is no right or wrong. Everyone has their own different preferences. I do like to get that low knuckleball feel of the tee when I'm feeling a little bit under pressure. Let me know in the comments section below what you prefer in terms of tee height, and then how you like to go about changing that out on the golf course when you do feel a bit of pressure, or you just feel like you need to send it a little bit further out there on the hole. Hope that makes sense. Any questions, please leave them in the comment section below as well. And if you have liked this video, please like and subscribe. It does mean a lot. Thank you.